I'm sorry, it's totally. Ignore her like that, I can tell you that. You need to leave.
What is that?
I don't know. I cannot see.
Always put your bitch ass up. Like you know you can't beat the shit out of no one except yourself. Oh, the fuck you thought this was? Oh. Oh. Boy, he ain't gonna touch me. And you can't fight for yourself? Wow, that's so funny.
So we like a cosmetic sprout,
Why, you
technically.
always have to go get a volunteer to fight for you?
No, we can make it better.
Bro, you getting people to fight for you. Shut up. You can't fight yourself. That's crazy. Why? All the fuck you have to get no volunteer. That's the fight for him. What happened to the leaf? Oh, wait, never mind. The leaf is gone.
What are so many numbers in his username, bro?
I know you heard that person on the swing.
I didn't.
No, I was talking to Willow.
Yeah, I am Willow.
So what's
What's
that?
up? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Always do that to your own man. So fight for yourself, your own man. And I always have to go to here. His legs and arms are broken, so that's probably why.
Oh, look at this Astro avatar.
He said, "Oh, I'm trying to act like K-Rowan in video. Bro, they don't like you."
Look at this Astro avatar. The brightness.
And they're black. And they're white. They just look weird when they do that.
You can see. How bright is my freaking phone? Ah! Look at this Sigma Astro avatar I just found.
I'm not there. Where's the black one?
Dang.
For real. Not trying to this, but he don't look black. He's not black. He says his dad's black. Then how are you white? I don't think so.
Samara. Look at this Sigma Astro avatar I just found.
Shut up.
I don't know if you can see it.
Is that Astro? Astro?
Yeah. I had to turn it. 6777.
That's what. And how we all call it? Nalea, what are you calling on? A computer or laptop?
Yeah.
Oh. We both said oh.
They call me the Big Back for no reason.
No, I know you heard that noise. It was like, fire!
You show hi, yeah.
Zesty kid. Oh, well. Nalea's big. Grandpa, is that you? Grandpa, get out of bed. Yeah, Grandpa.
I just got up, please.
Bro, what if I just ask my stepdad to drop me off at the football match? And then Nalea's mom can watch me?
I was getting V. I was getting V for like a year. Sad.
One of your parents go watch me, and then my mom could just
Yisha. Dances cutely. If my mom don't let me go, then I will if my mom won't let me go, then I will go for myself somehow. Or I could just ask my dad, like last time.
What about your grandma?
Which one?
Which one? Doesn't one of your grandmas live in your house or something?
Yeah.
That's that one.
She probably had work to do. I hope no one will disconnect while we're in the game. Don't say that, Astro. I won't disconnect.
What's he doing like that? Marvin!
You're bald, dude.
Why did he shake like that too? And run like that. Where's that zesty car run? For real. Oh my god,
What was the run?
So
This is Keely in the background.
Huh?
Huh?
What the freak?
Guys? 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 What is it?
What?
This is Keely in the background. I have bad
What in
Wi-Fi.
the world?
I have bad Wi-Fi over here, bro. Hardy show, hi, yeah, yeah. Hardy show, hi, yeah, yeah. Dang it. V, you gotta run, girl.
Like, shit.
I am that Louie.
What's my face like that? I'm upside down. The way I
Yeah.
look, yeah.
I love your natural hair, Willow.
Yep. You can see blackness. Oh, shit. Move it!
Why is the
We're
screen
up, little
dark?
girl.
Oh, I just got flashbangs.
You said you're your own person, but you can't fight for yourself?
Crazy work.
Yeah, so fight for yourself. Oh, anyway. Fuck you too, you fat hoe. I'm gonna see you later.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are you gonna come to school late?
Let's hope.
Shut your bitch ass up, little boy. No one gives a fuck what the fuck you said.
Oh, let's hope I do.
No.
Hattie show hi, yeah, Hattie show hi. Oh my god, this is so weird. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I didn't even thank you. Have a person. I will use some backup if I need stamina. V. You saw me trying to get that pop and you're gonna take it away, bro. You take. Yeah. These so much fun. Who was that? Oh, it's Mr. I found one, but V didn't use her ability, so I can't find the other one. Jesus, I cannot talk. So I will take her tape. Oh, it's Tuxie. I totally saw her. Oh, we could do this one. But we didn't know tapes. So it was full, just someone just left and disconnected. And it should disconnect it. And then I know who else we had. Oh, Loki living in the last room. I mean, you shouldn't even use your ability, to be honest. Someone's gotta stop the crap out of him. Oh. Ain't no way you should have saw that person through the wall. How? I was at 1 heart. Bro, ain't no way Shrimper just saw you and just kill you through the... He bought bandit. Ain't no way Shrimper saw you through that wall. Sorry. How? I was at 1 heart. So, Cosmo, let me get this straight. You didn't even try to heal anyone. And it's 4-3. Someone died? What do you think? Did you not hear the kill sound? If you didn't, you're sleeping slow. Bro, I was distracting. Not distracting, I was looking for the twisted. And then I was trying to get Shrimpo, but I don't know who saw me at the second. So, and one of those police. What was the night I'm leaving, bro? Ain't no way we're having this problem. Over better than 3 days. I love this. I just watched this. Not up for thank you. Where did she came from? Thank you. It's a regular short. I didn't see him. Sofa water tamping. That is sad. If you wonder what's going on in my background, this is me watching a video.
left the classroom to bring in Mr. Jones, another teacher, to help him. A few girls would whisper, "Look, he has to get to help him." And one boy even commented on how busy he was after him trying to see what Mr. Adams doing. And later I found out that part of the reason was to impress me. I think I mentioned in one of my old videos that he liked me romantically, but I only ever saw him as a friend. Because of that, our friendship eventually fell apart. Friends come and go, I guess. Anyway, we ended up being the last class Mr. Adams ever taught. The next year, he disappeared from the school. No one officially confirmed it until 2 years later when our new math teacher, Mr. Jones, told us that Mr. Adam had actually completed his own math GPA. 7 because he'd been such an academically gifted student. Then Mr. Jones added, "Being smart doesn't mean you can teach. You need actual teaching skills too." Another thing happened during chemistry. Xander is my chemistry partner, which I honestly find really unfair because my chemistry teacher only put us together
Here
because we were
comes.
all
Okay,
going to
see your
school.
water shrimp
I'm
out.
pretty
And
sure
then
most schools have that
movie
rule too,
again.
but still. And what makes it worse is that the boys who came in late were allowed to sit literally wherever they wanted. Tell me how that's fair, but I guess Xander wasn't the worst partner to end up with. Our teacher told us to raise our hands if we were happy with our seats. He put his hand up immediately.
Bro,
I definitely did not.
bro, you guys gotta fix Shrimpo
Later on,
because a
Xander asked
teammate
if I
died
could
to
sit with
Shrimpo.
one of his friends.
Somehow
I
he still
told him,
see her
no, the
behind a
teacher is
wall.
going to notice.
No, he
And
just
he said,
freaking cut.
"I'll just tell her it was my idea." Like, yeah, right? I'll believe that when pigs start flying. I just sat down and told him, "You can move to your friend if you want, but I'm not getting in trouble, bro." He rolled his eyes. Then Patricia, our friend who sits in the row in front of us, turned around. Xander suddenly got an idea and asked, "Hey, Patricia, do you want to switch seats?" And because she and I are friends, she immediately agreed. I was like you, Pete, thinking we got away with something. But then Owen sat in Patricia's old row too. Me and Patricia started giggling because the teacher was definitely going to notice something was off, especially since she pairs almost everyone boy-girl on purpose. Sure enough, as soon as she finished the register, she looked straight at them and said, "Something's not right." She pointed at Owen and said, "I don't think you're in the right seat. Go back to your seat." Xander and another friend were laughing until Owen said, "Aw, they found us." Then he added, "Xander isn't in his seat either." So the teacher told Xander to switch back with Patricia. Honestly, I high-key preferred sitting next to her over Xander. What a shame. While they were moving, Xander showed up and said,
This is all your fault, Patricia.
"She just went," what? And ignored him. Then he sat back down next to me and said,
Looks like we're back together again.
"I told you she'd know."
Shut up.
I said, "I can't hear you," in the most sarcastic voice possible, and he muttered.
Oh, my days. It's fine. Just forget it.
Then when Philip started laughing at Xander and Owen, Xander snapped.
Philip, can't chat.
Philip immediately yelled,
Shut up.
I swear, in my school, you can't go 1 week, not even one, without someone saying something
Okay, so
questionable.
who was that? Who was that? Who saw me?
Hey, guys. Call me Roberto. This is a story about my classmates back when I was in grade school. From what I remember, they were, well, pretty weird. There was a boy named Maxwell and another named Ezekiel, and they were usually strange antics.
Oh, what the heck?
Didn't have enough classrooms, so we had to use portables to hold all the classes. One day, during recess, I was playing with a new friend named Eddie. He was a bit shorter than me too, but he had a big smile and was always eager to join in games. I had just moved to the school, so Eddie was so new to me too. We were laughing and talking the whole time. I suddenly heard a loud sound coming from behind one of the portables. Curious, I tiptoed closer to see what was happening, and what I saw made my jaw drop. Maxwell was rubbing Ezekiel's face onto his you-know-what, and a few other kids were laughing and doing the most mischievous things you can imagine. I'm Filipino, and at that time my English wasn't very strong, so I didn't explain everything going on. But the kids eventually got in trouble anyway just for being behind the portables. It was against the rules, and the teachers weren't happy, even though Hey guys.
Oh, it just grabbed me. Dang, man. And I could have got a band-aid.
When I found my new class, everyone seemed really nice. People were friendly. The
Y'all
vibe
was the one.
But a few days later, things got
my
him
friend
away from me.
pulled me aside
Oh my gosh.
like
Oh,
third
that's
class
fine.
to call him Dylan. Had
Ain't my
Dylan
fault. Goo literally
really
grabbed the
seriously
crap out of
overlooked.
me.
Sus. He flashed her with his no-no swear. She told me it freaked her out, and honestly, I don't blame her. Stuff like that isn't okay, especially at our age. This might sound weird, but she also mentioned that it was too big for his age. Also, the same boy, Dylan, is actually our class captain, which means he's supposed to help keep things organized, but instead he spends the whole time standing up and yelling, "Shush!" at everybody, like every class meeting. One time he was doing his dramatic shush routine again, so I just looked at him and said, "Sit down like a good boy." And the whole class started laughing. Let me tell you another story which happened earlier this week. Our teacher, Mrs. Ramos, gave Dylan, yes, that Dylan, the class captain, clipboard. The clipboard basically makes him feel like he's the president of the entire planet. Anyway, during silent reading, Mrs. Ramos stepped out of the classroom for literally 1 minute. The door had barely closed before Dylan jumped out of his seat. He slammed the clipboard against his chest and marched up and down the rows like a prison guard from a movie. People tried so hard not to laugh. Then he was going up to anyone he saw laughing, saying "she," or to anyone what was whispering or talking quietly whilst reading. Then he stopped next to my desk, pointed at me and said, "Potato, you're breathing too loud," marking you down. I stared at him like, "Bro, I'm literally just existing." He tried responding in a louder tone than me and said, "Rules are rules." A few kids snickered, and Dylan turned around, yelling, "Shut up! This isn't a comedy show, it's a place to learn." Then, I swear, whilst walking back to his desk, he tripped on his own shoelace and stumbled. Right at that exact moment, Mrs. Ramos walked back in, saw him, and just said, "Why are you out of your seat?" Everyone just laughed at him, and he sat down silently.
Hey guys, I don't look like this, but anyways call me Lisa. So anyway, I need to expose this one girl, let's call her Serena, because she is such a pick-me. Like, aggressively pick-me. And somehow nobody notices. You might be thinking, maybe she's just cute and sweet, Lisa, but no, just wait till you hear this. So there's this guy. I call him the human magnet, because he has like 6 or 7 girlfriends at once.
6 or 7
Don't ask
girls.
how. I don't know either. One night in our group chat, Serena and Iden were having this roast battle. I messaged Serena privately and gave her a roast to use, and yes, she saw it. Remember that. Then in the main chat, I said, "Serena, please say it," and suddenly she started swearing like an average teenager. My friend group hates swearing, and they told her to chill. And then she blames it all on me. Like, she straight up goes, "Lisa told me to say those words." Huh? Girl didn't even use the roast I gave her. She made up her own and threw the blame on me. Next day at school, everyone was avoiding me like I had the plague. And by that evening, I was kicked from the group chat. How lovely. The second incident is also about her. Now, in person, Serena is a whole different species. When she's around other girls, she's mean, ignoring everyone, acting like she's too important to breathe the same air. But the moment a boy walks by, especially Iden, she turns into some kind of little girl anime character. Suddenly, she's like,
Ah, swearing because you dropped your ruler. Oh no, no. My period clock.
puppy eyes, bloated cheeks, voice higher than a squeaky toy. And the funniest part is that she told me she doesn't even like him, so now I'm convinced she's only doing this because I once said I liked Iden forever ago. It feels like she's trying to drag him toward her just to make me jealous, except now Iden is kinda weird. Like something changed, and not in a cute way. So a few days after the whole group chat disaster, we had this big class project where we had to present in front of everyone. The teacher put us into groups of 4. Guess who ended up in my group? Serena. At first she tried to get moved. She literally raised her hand and went, "I think Lisa and I have beef." And the teacher, who was so done already, said, "Serena, sit down. It's just a poster." So she stayed. Our group had to make this huge poster about some science topic. I brought markers, glue, highlighting the whole art supply arsenal. Serena she blocked lip gloss. That's it. The entire time. Instead of helping, she kept flipping her hair and trying to talk to Aiden's group across the room like, "Again, do you need help cutting your presentation? Girl, you can't even cut paper straight. What are you doing?" She ignored the whole assignment until the teacher announced, "Your group will present first." Serena froze. When we went up to present, Serena tried to jump in and take the spotlight because of course she did. She cleared her throat and said, "I basically did most of this before she could finish." Our teacher cut her off saying, "Actually, I saw Lisa and the others working, but would you like to read out the notes and help out with something for once?" She tried to keep talking, but she didn't read anything. Serena stared at the poster confused, then she whispered to me,
What does this word say? Evaporation?
You mean
"What's
distracted.
that? It says evaporation."
Right.
Serena, she went up to the class
Yay,
and said,
me
"Evappo."
distracted.
The whole room exploded in laughter. Even Aiden had his head on the desk. She turned redder than a tomato that fell on the floor and rolled into the sun. We also wrote everyone's names who wrote something on the poster, kind of like credits. But we didn't add Serena because she didn't help. Because of this, the teacher pulled her aside for a talk after the presentations. For our next lesson, we had a practical, and Serena was out with a group of smart kids who want everyone to do the work to make things even better. I definitely my friend group. Bro, why was Serena acting so weird during the presentation?
Yay.
She was trying too hard. Trying too hard. He said it himself. Sucks for you, Serena.
Hello, it's me, Layla, and I'm here to talk about something that happened with my classmate, Evelyn. So basically, on Thursday, we were presenting a project we had done on either the Romans or the Celts. Evelyn was my partner, and we ended up choosing the Celts.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try harder. Here's how it works. Let's say I'm in class. I just hit record.
Okay, goodbye.
I was already pretty tired that day because we have to wake up at 6 a.m. just to get
Okay,
While we were getting everything
almost
ready,
full.
adding
Don't
some
add
touches.
anyone else.
We had also written our names on it, so everyone would know who worked on it. As I was writing my name and adding a few fun facts, Evelyn suddenly said, "Why did you make iron silver? I mean, silver is gray, and I wanted it to look nice, so I had drawn the iron in silver." I just ignored her because I didn't want to start anything or get in trouble. When it was finally our turn to present, after everyone else had shared theirs, I ended up doing most of the talking since I had done most of the work. I was fumbling over my words, but I got through it. Afterwards, I went back to my table, only for the teacher to announce that we had to do English for a bit. At that point, I was still annoyed that I had done almost everything for the project. At the end of the lesson, we were packing up our project pieces, and Evelyn suddenly said, loud enough for people nearby to hear, "Well,
What's
maybe
about
if
I'll call
someone
the
actually
place
listened
and
to
I
me,
get the
our
place.
project would have looked better." I froze. I was tired, stressed, and honestly done with her attitude. I turned to her and said, "What are you talking
Did you
about?
say back up?
I did almost everything. And you're mad because I used silver for iron?" She rolled her eyes and replied, "It's not just that. You
This
always
blah
act like
blah
you know
is
better."
race baiting.
That annoyed me even
Then
more.
you
Because I tried
said
to make
back
sure the
up,
project got finished.
back up.
So I said you didn't even help half the time. She replied, "I helped. You just never noticed because you were too busy, always doing everything your
It's
own
because
way."
they don't be
At that
anything.
point, we were both getting louder.
You
A
can't do
couple
this
of
wrong.
classmates were staring, and I could feel my face heating
I'll
up.
make it still run.
I took a breath and said, "Look, if you wanted things done differently, you could have actually said something while we were working. Not now." Evelyn crossed her arms, saying, "I did say stuff. You just ignored me." Trying not to yell, I replied, "It's because you complained about things that didn't matter." We stood there in awkward silence.
I'm giggling. What is this?
Finally, the teacher glanced over, and we both quickly turned away and pretended to be busy. The argument didn't really solve anything, but at least everything was out in the open. I still felt frustrated, but also a little relieved that I had finally said something back. After class, things didn't exactly calm down.
You call back up.
In fact,
Me
they
distracted.
got worse. Every time we walked out of a room or lined up to go somewhere, Evelyn would side-eye me.
Okay.
At first, I tried to
Look at the
ignore it.
link.
I honestly didn't have the energy for more drama. But then she started doing this thing where she'd accidentally
Okay, I
bump into
understand.
Felicia's
Just stop,
shoulder.
please.
Not hard enough to make a scene, but just enough to annoy me.
You call back up, main
And
distractor.
it was so obvious it wasn't an accident. But she did it in a way that made it impossible for me to call her out without looking dramatic. I kept telling myself, okay, just let it go. It'll pass.
Okay, okay,
A
so
couple days
sorry.
later,
I will shut
I
up.
noticed my pencil was missing, then my eraser, then my favorite highlighters. I thought maybe I misplaced them, but one afternoon I caught a glimpse of Evelyn at her table, using my exact pastel set, the one I had saved up for. She didn't even try to hide it. She acted like nothing was happening, smiling at the teacher, pretending to be sweet to everyone else. And every time I looked at her, she'd just raise her eyebrows. She was daring me to say something, wanted to confront her so badly. But she always did everything so quietly, so sneaky, that I could never prove anything.
What was the first one? Oh, wait, I was
So I was stuck there. Decided to put my
first.
in my bag instead of my table.
I'm so similar to be first.
And I had no idea how far
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on
Why did it shut the fuck?
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
AI. No, not download that. That's AI, bro.
And this story happened back when I was in fourth grade. People involved were Felicia and Sebastian.
Yes,
It was
bro.
after school, many people secretly brought out their iPads because the teachers were finally chill about it. Sebastian had this special app or trick that let him play Roblox.
Sigma. Sigma. What? Over a 50 please? Yeah, I think
It was crystal clear that neither of them cared about the old blue incident anymore. They weren't friends, but they weren't enemies either. They were just two kids trying to get through school like everyone else.
Hi guys, you can call me Lilac. Today I'm exposing my so-called friend
M
That's when she
M
suddenly
I
realized
M
who it was.
I
Well, a gaslighter
M
and
I
extremely dramatic. And
M
when I say
by
dramatic,
A
I mean dramatic.
M I M M
She
I
literally
A
shoved her into a wall.
M I M
And when
I
Celeste
A
finally
what?
came home, explaining that if she didn't stop, we wouldn't be able to stay friends with her. It wasn't rude, just basic boundaries. But guess what did Luna do? She turned it into a huge argument. But later, when everything calmed down, we forgave her. Big mistake. More arguments happened. But then came the final straw. Luna kept gaslighting us, lying and exaggerating everything. But this time she added hypocrisy into the mix. Basically, she sabotages whoever started liking him. Celeste liked him afterward, and Luna freaked out even though she had done the exact same thing in reverse. When I confronted her, she yelled at me and said she wasn't being a hypocrite. The next day at recess, she kept side-eyeing us, and Celeste overheard her calling us the ops to her other friends. Celeste forgave her unfortunately, and guess what? Nothing changed. Luna was still gaslighting, dramatic, and hypocritical. I honestly didn't even want to forgive her after the hypocrisy situation. But Celeste wanted to, so I went along with it. Eventually, when Luna kept repeating the same behavior, me and Celeste realized we truly did not want to be friends with her anymore. So, we basically broke up with her. But she still tries to talk to us. I want to tell her to back off, but I can't, at least not yet.
Let me be in the first. Let me be in the front of the line. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not watching this AI. Wait. Oh, that's one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 people in the server. I am one of the 5.
But he sometimes makes rude, sarcastic remarks just to be funny. They don't bother other people, but they do bother me. I mean, bro, that's straight up bullying. But yeah, we're still friends and gossip together. That's basically all we do. Quinn is my best friend. She's the most popular person in class and also smart. Riley is also kind of popular and always knows every bit of drama that's happening. She lives with us. She has 3 exes whose names all start with the letter R, and she gossips about the first one like crazy. We also gossip together about Summer and Dustin. Summer is a total pick-me girl who wants to be popular. She's literally a poser and thinks she's smart, but her grades say otherwise. Like, try again next year. She also pretends to like football just to talk to guys, laughs at their unfunny jokes, and walks like a penguin. She's friends with Dustin. Dustin is the worst. When he transferred to our school, he was popular for about half a year before Julian took his spot back. He acts like he When I started to get on his nerves, he decided he hated my guts and thought I'd be offended. Bro, I've hated his annoying face since day one. Owen is a nice guy. Quinn and I are friends with him, and she sees him as a brother. So, Julian and I were just minding our own business in art class, which, by the way, the teacher didn't say anything while we were chatting. Anyway, we suddenly saw a little piece of paper torn from a lined notebook. Quinn was talking to the girl sitting behind her, and her head was turned that way, so she didn't notice the note on her desk. Julian nudged me and said, "Look, while we were waiting, we think we should grab it really quick." So I quickly snatched the note off the desk. So hard to read I couldn't understand a single word at first. I swear it looked like a chicken wrote it. Not even weird. But when we finally managed to decode it, it said, "Are you choosing Julian over me? We all knew Dustin wrote them. I mean, who else could it be?" At that moment, Julian and I started laughing like crazy. I swear Julian deserves to be disciplined. Who else who doesn't like me? It's like he asks for it. One time in English class, Dustin shouted across the room to his friend, asking for the answers to whatever exercise we were doing. Then
How long have I been sitting here waiting for? Yeah, guys. What you know about me? Big GLO in that GLE. 50,000 new. Whoa.
Mi mami me quitó el celular en la playa.
What is? We should react to some videos real quick and then we can like end it. Yeah, get it, Grandpa. Get it, Grandpa. Get it, Grandpa. Oh, girl, that's not cool. I thought she's gonna. Wait, I'm still watching these. Wait, the DTI dingy, Emma. Just do this real quick. Guys, I'm a Total Sigma.
I'm Vic. There's this girl in my phone query. Dyes red hair. Huge fake all ass. And makeup so heavy it looks professionally plastered on.
I missed it.
Basically your standard popular
No,
stereotype. She's
I missed it. Anywho, I'm gonna see you guys later.